The words you speak are the spells that you're casting every day that dictate your reality. I wish I knew this about manifestation when I first started. You'd be surprised as to how much of a transformation I can make in people when I just get them to say the right words and cast the right spells on their lives. And the words we speak stem from our beliefs, which is where, as you guys know by now through my videos, deep mind programming and hypnosis comes in. But let's take a classic case study of Muhammad Ali, right? Muhammad Ali has a famous saying that he says, I always knew I was I always said I was champion rather before I even knew I was. I always said I was champion before I even knew I was. This is how powerful words can be, because beliefs impact thoughts, which impact words, which impact actions, which impact beliefs again. You can interrupt this whole cycle just by casting the right spells, just by speaking the right words on your life. So he did not know, he did not have the belief that he was champion, or he did not know that there is a reality in which he is champion, but he was able to cast the spells without shame, because the power of the tongue is not to be underestimated, and the power of the tongue is not to be understated, right? So what he's doing is, Ali is saying, I am champion his entire career, and this casts a spell that influences the world around him, because people have to interact with him in a much different way when he has that kind of attitude and when he's saying things that have that much gravity. This is a powerful statement. It's a powerful spell, and it holds energy to it. So it influences the world around him, and it also influences his internal state. It influences how powerful his intuition begins to radiate, which also tells him the shortest path to actually manifesting his desire of being champion. This is what we call a master manifester, because he has all of the following traits, okay? And this is what we were born with. We just stifled it and suppressed it as we got conditioned in our childhood upbringing, and by mingling with society. He had a massive sense of self-belief, right? Belief that he could be champion, belief that he was the guy, like the world was just waiting to discover him, right? A massive sense of self-worth. Self-worth is the thing that lets you feel like you belong, like he belongs in the ring, he belongs side by side with the title belt, he belongs in a championship fight. That is self-worth. That is the thing that makes you feel like it's even worth your time to go and take action. He had a massive sense of faith that he will be champion, that his desire will manifest, faith that in how it will manifest, and faith that it is in the process of manifesting. So the time does not matter. The time does not matter. So therefore, if you have desires of manifesting $1 million or $1 billion, and people say, oh, well, where is it? Why haven't you manifested it yet? You know that it is happening on divine timing. Doesn't mean you haven't manifested it yet. All you're really doing to manifest, it's not the goal. It's not the goal. It's not the outcome, rather. It's not the fact that you are champion. It's walking in the stream of being champion. It's walking in that reality, walking in that frequency of being champion. And being champion is just one of the many blessings and nuggets that will come along the way. But you have successfully manifested if you have successfully become the person who is able to say these things. That's it. That's it. And the more you can believe that with, the more conviction you have in that idea, the faster this will happen for you. Life and the universe will rearrange itself, right? It will rearrange itself to make room for this to be a reality. That is how powerful we are. We are co-creators. He has a high degree of intuition. He moves away from his logical mind down to his intuitive mind, his intuitive signals. And this energy is the thing that people feel when he walks into the room. This is how he just knows what to do. Look at him in the ring, right? Look at him like in press conferences. He just knows what to say. This is the intuitive mind that has no fear and does not try to rationalize things. The intuitive mind will guide you to the shortest path to your desires of being champion. And he, last but not least, because of all these things, right, he has no problem taking massive action. But the reason why it feels effortless, or why it seems effortless to him, is, apart from the reps he did, was because he's using his intuition. The intuition is the thing that takes you on the shortest path to your desires, remember? And this path actually energizes you. right? It energizes you versus the logical path that says, oh, I got to take, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, right? All the way around to your desires. That is the path full of worry, full of fear, full of anxiety. And that is the path of a ton of resistance. The intuitive path is the path of least resistance, okay? And massive action does not feel like massive action when you're on your divine path, right? Not to say that it's without work, it just feels effortless. Hope that helps, guys. Let me know your questions in the comments. Words are spells, cast the right spells. This is how one of the easiest ways I have helped make massive transformations in thousands of people, getting them to cast the right spells and figuring out what spells are right for them. Follow for more.